Well, hello and welcome back. Look at that for a view. That's the view over the rooftops of all of the Paphos district, straight out into the blue Mediterranean Sea on a truly spectacality of a day indeed. Come with me as we drop through Paphos and we head down to downtown paradise. Of course, the Paphos Promenade and Harbour area to see what's going on. And I'll tell you what, the weather is absolutely spectacular. If your name is Lady Dawn, you got a husband in your life called Sir Sean, and of course a very clever dog called Sir Bobo, and a partner in his little crimes known as Miss Daisy the Pussycat. Feast your eyes and digest. And the temperature is around about 18 degrees and we haven't even got to lunchtime yet. Oh my goodness. If you're about to get on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy, perhaps if your name is Lady Andrea and of course her peacock Sir Mart, the weather is absolutely perfect. You're going to get a spectacality of a week indeed, so come on over. Now, let's work our way down through Konya. We're going to come to the Limassol roundabout, as its name suggests. If you take a left, you can head out towards Limassol, but we're not going to do that. Oh no, we're going to go straight down the tree-lined avenues as we work our way down to the harbour area to see what's going on and to get some great views out across the blue Mediterranean Sea. I'd like to say a big thank you to all the new people that are joining. We have noticed that the numbers are growing quite rapidly. 4 or 5 people are coming on board, and we do thank you from the bottom of our 2 hearts. Why not drop it in 1 or 2 comments and let us know who you are and where you're from, and perhaps if there's somewhere special that you'd like us to go, drop it in those comments, and those videos may be coming very soon indeed. And of course we're keeping everyone up to date with all of the roadworks and improvements and what's going on at the Alexander the Great Hotel, and we thank each and every one of you for coming back and watching the little channel known as Marika and me. And don't forget, if you do like what you see, hit that thumbs up, the like button, and of course subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you a single penny, it just tells YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps they should recommend the little channel known as Marika and me to more like-minded people like yourselves. But of course, if you do want to keep us afloat, if you do want to support the channel, like that naughty little dog called Sir Bobo and his partner in his crimes, the little pussycat known as Daisy, well, what do? Well, you go and hunt around in Mr. Sean's back pocket, find his plastic friend, and then go hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. And that's where you can gift us that virtual coffee or 2 as a thank you and as a gesture of goodwill, and of course to motivate us to keep making these videos, especially for you. You can also join us as a superstar member on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, starting off at €10 a month. That's what it costs to get yourself that special title, to get yourself that little bit closer to Marika and me. And of course, coming very soon indeed is the Marika and me privilege card, and that will entitle you to discounts and privileges in and around Paphos. So don't forget to get your name on that list. And of course you can also make contributions and to say thank you, as its name suggests, by the thanks button on the comments in YouTube itself. And I'd like to say a big thank you to Angela Roundtree yet again. She's made a contribution and we thank you from the bottom of our 2 hearts. And of course the list goes on and on. If your name's Lord Derek Scully, we thank you very much indeed. Lord Damon Ritchie, we thank you very much indeed. And of course we're looking forward to seeing all of these people when they jet into Paphos and when they strut their stuff down the downtown Cape of Paphos promenade and hopefully into the harbour area, where you're going to find us sitting in the Pelican restaurant on most evenings, of course, as we progress into the spring season and crescendo into the summer season. So if you're looking for us on an eve, Pelican Restaurant is probably the easiest place to find us. And I'd like to say a big shout out to some superstars all the way from downtown in Bristol, although now they live just over the bridge on the cusp of South Wales, and we had the great pleasure to sit and chat with them in the English Rose cafeteria on the Cape of Paphos Promenade. And those superstars are Lady Rachel, and of course the man in her life, Sir Andy. And we had a great chinwag and a chat and a great coffee, and I've no doubt that Lady Angela will be popping back to the English Rose every day, because that's where she likes to get her daily fix, and that's where she believes that the gentleman's sour is the best in the world. And now she's even corrupted the friends that have come out on holiday with them, and that's where they go every single day, and they're having a great time, and they are residing in the Olympic Lagoon Resort, and hopefully we'll catch them again before they go back to downtown South Wales. Talking about downtown South Wales, by the way, some of our superstar members are living down there, and we love them from the bottom of our two hearts. There's a gentleman known as Mountain Man massaging receivable booth, because he is one very tall man indeed, and he's got a beauty. Her name is Lady Vicky, and of course he is Lord Lee, and there's a spectacality of a daughter, a princess indeed, a very Calimera to Princess Layla. Hopefully we're going to bump into each other when you all jet into downtown Paphos Harbour area for your dad's birthday. And while we're up there, you never know, we might pop and see our new mate, Mr. George from Cyprus Insights, and take a dip in his pool, and perhaps go and have some fish and chips with him in one of the nice fish and chip shops in and around Paphos. Anyway, we're on the tree-lined avenue heading down towards the Cape of Paphos Promenade and Harbour area, and at this intersection, this crossroads, these traffic lights have become very dangerous, because what they've done is put up these traffic cameras. Look carefully and you'll see these grey things, and they're taking pictures of us, not to make us into Vogue stars, no, to catch us when we make infringements like going through on amber or red. What was wrong with that? That's what I asked. But anyway, they now take pictures, and a couple of days later we have to go and collect that ticket from our post box, and then we've got to go on the internet, and then we've got to go to Plastic Friends out, and then we've got to go and pay some money to the government. Ugh, what a hassle, what a hassle. So, as I say, drive around very sedately. Take your time. No one's in a rush in Paphos. Well, in fact, most people are, but you shouldn't be, because you are on holiday. Take a leaf out of my book, drive around about 60 kilometres an hour, and guess what? You can't get yourself into trouble with the boys and girls in blue. In fact, they'll love you, and they'll be blowing kisses and dancing the chuchuchka with a cigarette in one hand and of course a frappe in the other. That's if you ever see them. Most of the time they're on the beach doing a bit of sunbathing, and why not? Big shout out to my mates, the guy in charge of the police on the harbour area, Shalalambus Calimera, or perhaps Calispera if you're watching that a little bit later. Enjoy your little glass of vodka, bottoms up. Downtown Cape of Paphos Harbour area and promenade is coming up very soon indeed. We're going to come to the little roundabout at the end of this section of the road, on the inner ring road as we call it. We're going to go straight over, as the sign suggests. That is the coastal area, and it's called Cato Paphos. And if you're curious to know what Cato means, it means new or down, and then Pano means old or upper. So the Old Town area is Pano Paphos, and this area is Cato Paphos. So if you're curious to know, some people just say the harbour area, don't they? And some people say Cato Paphos Harbour. It's the same place, it's just that it's down here and it's the new area of Paphos. Now, lots of holiday accommodation, lots of restaurants, lots of bars, and lots of hotels. Right in front of us at the end, the one with the bell tower, is known as the Olympic Lagoon Resort. And, like I mentioned earlier, there's a superstar called Lady Rachel and Sir Andy, all the way from downtown on the outskirts of a bridge towards South Wales, just outside Bristol. And they are, well, probably having their breakfast as we speak, and then afterwards they're going to be rushing down the promenade to get to the English Rose to get that special afternoon fix for Lady Rachel, gentleman sound. Perhaps if your name's Lady so sweet Caroline when you're in town, because I know you're coming, because you can't resist coming to see the improvements at the Alexander the Great. But anyway, when you arrive, perhaps take Lord Nigel of the Big Guns to the English Rose and treat him to a gentleman sour, and let's get his opinion, because, well, he knows a thing or two about a gentleman sour, that's for sure. Coming up now, what have we got? Soho Resort, that's the skyscraper on the right hand side. We've got the Amabi 5-star resort on the left hand side, and of course some superstars from downtown in York will be coming there soon. Lady Rachel, and of course Cheshire Cat, grinning man known as Sir Jason. A very, very good morning to you. We hope you're having a great day. We're looking forward to seeing you very, very soon. Look at this. We'll take our foot off the gas, slow down that little bit for Sir Chrissy, because he criticised you going too fast past the Alexander the Great, but then praised me for going back that little bit later to make a special update video. And I tell you what, there's a lot going on in there. There's two of the workmen, and it looks as though they've been able to get some cans of Coke, and now they're going to get back to work because there's a lot of work to be done in the Alexander the Great Hotel. Yes, Lord Andy, Lady Ness, they need to pull their fingers out because there's one or two guys going to get on a big bird very, very soon and fly into Paphos. And they're looking forward to being in that hotel, looking out across the blue Mediterranean Sea. Downtown Cape of Paphos, and as we can see, there are roadworks galore, but at least the pavements on the left hand side here have been finished. And of course, if you've been here before, you will understand that that pavement's much better. This one they're going to start this week, and the roadworks down here have almost finished, and they're going to be putting the final coat of the black stuff on very soon indeed. And then of course they can get on with doing all the pavements, and this is all going to be paved as well, by the way, all this area here. So it's going to be a great place for you to strut your stuff as you're heading down towards the Paphos Old Town, New Town, Cape of Paphos. There you go, confusing my English. That's the La Royale restaurant on the right hand side there, and of course that backs on to Dionysus Central Hotel. And of course Lady Andrea and Sir Mart will be entertaining Miss Otching receiver booth, and myself in there very soon indeed. I'm looking forward to having the T-bone steak. Let's get that bill pushed right up. What do you say if your name is Sir Sean? Yes, in all the way downtown in Wiltshire. And of course he's got a blonde beauty, and that is Lady Justine. Yep, you saw them singing their hearts out on the little karaoke session that we had in Lofty's Bar only a few days ago. And of course they're great friends of ours, and great friends of those superstars that dragged them all the way out and stayed in that luxury 5-star villa in downtown Sea Caves. Who am I talking about? The one and only superstar known as Sir Richard, and of course his blonde beauty, the Lady Julie Nash. And of course, if they're in town, that must mean that Viscount Leo is here as well. We're missing you like crazy, and we're looking forward to seeing you again later on in the year. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you do like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for what's going on in Paphos, and don't forget to go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Gift us that virtual coffee or two, or perhaps send us something via the super thanks. And we do thank you very much indeed. See you again. Sherlock Holmes.